What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, Mr. Meyer, with the fire, here to share ideas and take the collective vibration higher. And my sole intention is to reconcile all paradox with love and truth, and I love you. It's a beautiful day. It's Tuesday, Mars Day with Mark, and I'm about to run you through the simplified astrology. Sit back, relax, hit the like button. Today is July 25th, and I'm about to tell you what to expect until August 1st. So I'm gonna break down the degrees and then I'm gonna peel you back layer by layer so you know what the vibes are, okay? This is your metaphysical weather forecast. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Meyer. You know how it goes. So let me tell you guys, today, here's the chart. Take a look, feast your eyes. Behold, the sun is at 2 degrees of Leo. By the way, that's my local geography, so the rising, the houses, that's not gonna matter if you're checking it out. Mercury, well, by the way, it's Scorpio moon day, so by the time you see it, the moon is probably gonna be somewhere else, but we'll talk about the moon. Mercury's at 25 Leo, Venus is at 28 Leo, going retrograde. Mars is at 9 Virgo, Jupiter is at 12 of Taurus. We've got Saturn at 6 Pisces, going retrograde as well. Uranus at 22 Taurus, Neptune at 27 Pisces going retro, Pluto and Cap at 29, and then we've got Chiron at 19 Aries. Both Chiron and Pluto are retrograde. And in 1 week from now, this will be the chart. So feast your eyes again. We're gonna be at 9 degrees for the sun, Mercury at 5 Virgo, Venus at 26 Leo, Mars at 13 Virgo, Jupiter at 13 Taurus. Saturn's going to move back to 5 Pisces, and everything else is going to be relatively unchanged. And let's talk about it. So today the sun is at 2 degrees of Leo. So what this literally means is that we're in the middle of summer in the northern hemisphere. If you're in the southern, you're probably in the middle of winter. It's generally how the astronomy and geography goes. But Leo is hot. It's a fire sign. This archetype is fixed fire, and the sun is home here. So this is actually the best time to be, and that's arguable and relative depending on who you are. Take it from a Leo, there's no better time than the present. So Leo represents attention in the self, and the awareness, and creative self-actualization. So it is really time in this 30 days for you to be the main character, for you to be on center stage, and to really appreciate yourself and make yourself the center of your life. And a mosquito almost, I think he did get smacked. Yeah, I sure hope so. Don't play with your boy. So if you didn't see the video yet, I encourage you to go watch my recent video, the 5 things you need to do within the season of Leo. It's profound. In addition to stepping into your main character arc, this means stepping out of the shadows. And remember that shame exists in the shadows. So bring awareness to all parts of yourself and send love to yourself. Loving yourself, being proud of yourself, that's the name of the game. To have confidence in yourself, in your life, and to know that you are the authority. This archetype is really about building strength. Leo itself rules the heart and the spine within the body. So this is a great time to check your posture and to make sure you do everything in the name of love. And while I won't talk about it extensively, I'll just remind you guys, Black Moon Lilith is in the sign of Leo. So what this means with Lilith at 22, let me show you as I'm telling you. Lilith right there. This means that Venus is going to cross over Lilith and the sun is going to creep up to Lilith as well. So this is a deep excavation of the things that we would likely want to hide from ourselves. This Leo season is a little bit more serious, so I implore y'all to be a little bit less serious. Watch that damn video if you didn't see it already. You have to not take yourself so seriously because there's gonna be a decent amount of negative emotion being released, and you're gonna have to smile through the pain. You're gonna have to be able to appreciate the things that don't feel so good and be able to just celebrate it like a scene in the movie anyway. You understand? That's how to play your role. You know, you can only be the main character if you can handle the plot thickening and the development. You know, otherwise, if you're, man, If the heat's too hot, stay out the kitchen, man. You can fade in the background. But apart from that, romanticize your life, everything in it, regardless of what you experience, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. There's some glamour to all of it. And that's really what this talks about, is how deep can you meet yourself and how deep can you love yourself? And I'm asking you, fuck around and find out. Get things off of your chest is what this really looks like. You know, Venus will be retrograde the whole month because these Venus retrogrades last 40 days. So this is a total love makeover. And we'll talk more about this in a second. But Leo season is really going to talk about the power of self-centeredness, because we're just at the beginning of this season. You need to know that you're doing this season right if you take action on the things that you feel called to do, and if you chase your desires relentlessly and ruthlessly and unapologetically. You have to remember that you are the authority within your life. And this involves a high level of responsibility and accountability. If your life sucks, it's everything to do with how you live it. And if you keep putting pressure on the external world and can't figure out what the fuck you need to do to make your life better, you need to fix the way you see yourself. Your self-concept is entirely inside of your control, but weirdly enough, it's shaped and molded by the environment. So you have to be firm in your convictions and stand strong in your character. This is a month of character building. I mean, realistically, this whole Lilith-Leo transit has been character building. So that's about 9+ months of fun. You know, don't take things too seriously. Don't take things personally. You'll know you take things personally and too seriously when failure gets to your heart and success gets to your head. That's really the same energy. If failure gets to your heart, success can also get to your head, and you can mitigate both of those things by just acknowledging and respecting, admiring yourself more, so you don't need other people or the external world to do it for you. The best thing about being a Leo and mastering this archetype, and I can't say I've mastered it, y'all, but the best thing about this is to have your own love, self-respect, and recognition be enough for you, and really all that you actually need. That's the goal. Leo also talks about the joy of giving. With a high level of self-awareness, you'll be able to see how your energy affects other people. And naturally, during the sign of Leo, if you can just pay attention to others and their needs and the details, life will automatically become fulfilling, truly. And the better it gets, the better it gets. So this season also talks about figuring out why you are so special. What is it about you that makes you great and makes the world a better place? Because there's actually quite a few things. The longer you take time to spend with yourself, the more you get to know yourself. And then those details will start to expand and you'll realize why you're such a beautiful person, truly. Above all else, Leo season is about having fun, about engaging in play, and allowing yourself to be entertained or even amused. So this is time to take a step back and just say, wow, holy shit, I'm living. This life shit is real. Oh, it's real. I should have lit the citronella before I went out here, but either way it goes, we're going to keep on going. So, about the moon. Today the moon's in Scorpio, and that's the quarter moon, right? Sun in Leo in the fixed sign, moon in Scorpio in the fixed sign. So that's going to say in about 1 week, we're going to be halfway through the lunar cycle, meaning full moon in Aquarius is actually going to be next Tuesday. So in 1 week, we have the full moon in Aquarius. This means the moon is waxing, it's filling up, it's gaining light, and pressure is building, okay? We're watering the seeds, physically or esoterically speaking, in the universe. You reap what you sow. You know how that goes. So do things in the name of love during Leo season. Leo in Aquarius is the polarity of the will. And this means connecting yourself to the world. What is your role? What is your place? I feel like I've killed 3 mosquitoes already. So I'm trying to speed this shit up. So, what is your will? This is called the divination of true will. True will is also akin to purpose. Hey, if you had no reason to be here, I promise you, you would not be here on Earth. The fact that you're existing says something about the significance of your being, okay? But the challenge is, what does this mean? Why the fuck am I here? You know? I don't have the answer for you, buddy. But the beautiful thing is, that's your great work. You figuring out that answer is going to bring fulfillment into everybody's life. Yes, indeed. You better believe it. Ooh, bitch. Nah. Okay. Self-assurance is another thing that this full moon talks about, is not needing the recognition or praise of other people to be your damn self. Let go of the people pleaser tendencies. That's what we're doing this week. Being in the right group is another Aquarius thing too. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. Teamwork makes the dream work. Y'all need to understand, I would not be even half as far as I am if I did not have a team. I think that's 5. Right on. So for some people with the full moon, because you know full moons talk about culmination and release. This is going to look like losing friends and gaining peace. Oh yeah, we love to see it. Letting go of the wrong wishes, the wrong ideals, and even the wrong worldview. A lot of times it's not what you're seeing, it's how you're seeing it that makes the world of a difference, okay? Another thing for this full moon, I encourage you to start getting in love with the world and letting this show through your actions. It's entirely impossible to create a positive change in the world when you hate the world. You understand? Truly. So this talks about inspired action and creativity, being intentional with the things in the realm of your control, and this may prompt a need to reinvent yourself in your world. Switch that lens, maybe clean it the fuck off, maybe turn the camera off and let it restart, you know? Whatever you gotta do to shine as bright as you can, do that for everybody, because all of our energy affects each other, and the more you thrive, the more everybody else will radiate higher because of you in that Midas touch energy. All these mosquitoes want the smoke, man. That's like the part I don't like about summer. I'm gonna have to wash my hands, all this mosquito blood. Oh, buddy. So there's a nodal shift too. And we talked about this last time. The nodes of the moon, which is literally when the orbital plane of the moon intersects the ecliptic plane. Connections in time and space, which show where we're going, where we've been. And these takes about 18 months to switch signs of the zodiac, and we just had this shift occur last week, and that just means that the north node is in Aries, the south node is in Libra, and it's really time for us to focus on the self and independence. Passion and purpose may be high and glowing through every fiber of your being right now. You might be feeling that. There's a need for exploration and freedom. What's also really cool about Aries is this is the first sign of the zodiac, so what's happening is we're feeling a collective breath of fresh air and a burst of energy. And that's beautiful. And if you want to analyze this through the South Node energy, this looks like breaking free from hold on, I almost made up a word. Breaking free from indecisiveness, indecision, the need to people please, those habits that are bullshit. I don't know if y'all can hear this. Okay, never mind, it went away. So this also looks like moral revision for self-preservation. Stop trying to do so right for other people, you do wrong for yourself, because that's not going to fly moving forward, okay? You got to protect your purpose, man. And when you protect your purpose, remember this, your purpose will protect you. It literally has to. So let's talk about Mercury and Leo. Mercury is the planet of the mind and communication and ideas. And Leo is all about yourself. So you may be thinking a lot more about yourself, simply put. Mercury doesn't necessarily do so well in Leo, but it's a lot of fun. So that just says that there's a great amount of drama when it comes to communication, and there's great details. And anything that you intake as far as information right now has to be connected to your own personal experience or self, or else it might be selectively filtered from your observations. So when it comes to communicating, yeah, there might be drama and theatrics and great details, but you will need to make sure that you add some objectivity and don't be so damn inflexible that communication is difficult or impossible. Everybody has something to teach you. And they may not have the authority to command you or give you advice, but just listen. You can learn a lot. Okay? Leo Mercury also looks like exaggerating, so be careful for that, man. Try to speak the truth and be honest. Especially when it comes to communicating with other people, practice saying what the fuck you feel, saying what you mean, as opposed to what you think other people want to hear. And then communication and trust, it's going to be a lot easier on both sides of the equation, okay? So, on another note, on Saturday this week, Mercury is going to be ingressing into Virgo, and that's going to be pretty sweet, man, because Mercury rules Virgo. So the mind is going to be working a little bit more swiftly, a little bit more accurately. The focus will be on details as opposed to drama, and that means the specifics are really going to matter, and being systematic and procedural. Rather than great details, great criticism. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. Things will be a little bit more serious come Saturday, okay? But as far as this Venus retrograde, like I said, 40-day cycle before Venus reverses her direction, comes out the underworld. Venus in Leo means lots of love, because this is the sun highlighting the planet of love and beauty and relationships. So above a lot of love, this means a love of self that's needed more than anything else. A need to feel special and a need to indulge in yourself to create. But above all else, I wish I could italicize my words, man. The love of love. And this is a need for recognition, a need for attention, to feel special. Just taking my notes, man. And the phrase that came to my mind is praise kink. Like, tell me that you love me. Tell me how much you love me. Tell me why you love me. Because I need to know. That's how it goes. I don't have Leo Venus, but I'm indulging in this energy, man. If I could bottle up this transit and like inject it into my blood, I'd be a junkie for that Leo Venus energy. For real, it's super great. But there is a revision in love with this retrograde. When the Venus goes retrograde, we're not receiving as much love externally. So we're going to be called to revisit the love that we've thrown out in the past, or psychoanalyze our own love nature. That's how a Venus retrograde works. And also, I just want to say Venus is relationships and values, if we get a little bit more cosmological. So not only is this going to look like a revision in love, and maybe some of your exes coming back and, oh God, I miss you, and I was just thinking about how nobody else made me feel that special and I didn't treat you like, ooh, save the bullshit. You know, I will step on any bitch that comes crawling back to me personally. But apart from a revision in love, this looks like revision in finance, a revision of values, getting organized when it comes to your money and what you're spending, when it comes to resources, not just money, your time, your energy. Are you running deficit? Is this shit sustainable? Are you growing? What's going on? Where are your assets? Where are your liabilities? It's time for accounting on all levels. You dig? So that's important. Thinking of the good times, reminiscing, you know? But hey man, we're looking for enhancement. We're not looking for detriment. We're not looking to slow down. We're looking for wind in our sails. We don't really want anchors on our boat. Unless you're tired of going, you know, to each their own. I just want to say, if you take this from the lens of someone who's 24, turning 25 on this Saturday, yeah, man, I'm excited to go forward. And listen, guys, nah, I'm just going to stop. Like, a lot of people could not get in my 7th house if they tried in this Venus retrograde, because I'm focused on myself, man. The only thing I'm really lacking is my own love during this Venus retrograde. This shit started on my natal Mercury, and I kind of found out that it's like, I don't really know how good it feels to be loved by me. I have a general idea, but there's a depth to my being that I need to explore before I let anybody else deep into the depths of my heart. Because my heart is huge, y'all. And that is a flex. But quality over quantity, of course. Doesn't matter how big your heart is if you're just holding pain and resentment and fuckery inside of it, you know? So I'm going through a love detox, and I know a lot of people are as well. This is hot girl summer, for real. Venus in Leo, with the sun in Leo. Hot person summer is not limited to women, but yeah, this could look like a really fun time to date and to experiment and to really enjoy love. But truly, when Venus is in Leo, it's some shit that you're looking for inside of yourself that others may seem to offer you. Can I say that again? Because that felt confusing to even say. When Venus is in Leo, it's some shit inside of yourself that you need more than anybody else. So your expectations of people may be a little inflated or a little maladjusted, or they may be negligent. You got to make sure you don't expect things from others that you would be unwilling to provide yourself, because that in itself is not fair. You feel me? So getting what you deserve is a Venus retrograde thing. not what you think you need or what you think you deserve, getting what you deserve. This is about balancing and reciprocity. Because while Venus is retrograde, a shit ton of things are retrograde. Saturn is retrograde as well. So this really looks like karma paying up. You get what you motherfucking pay for, man. For some people, this is a profoundly beautiful time and healing and joyful. For some people, man, things be piling up, you know. You reap what you sow. I just encourage you to reap without fucking complaining, regardless if you like the fruit or not. Reap without complaining, man, so you can get more blessings. Because the moment that you complain about that shit, the universe eases up on the window of blessings. It says, man, all right, fuck me then. I'll just give it to somebody else, you know? This also looks like not waiting for others to fill your cup. Asking for what you want and knowing where your boundaries and non-negotiables are. Because if you don't understand where your boundaries are, people are liable to violate you because you don't really know where they are. So I'm telling you, it'd be good to have a list of things that you won't tolerate if you're working on relationships and self-love. So that way, when you see something that you can't stand, you can set your foot down immediately and not second guess yourself, okay? You just gotta be aware of where the boundaries are, where the lines are, being specific, okay? And this really is a good segue into Mars and Virgo, because Mars rules our energy, it rules power, the direction of our choices, and really what we do on an instinctive and sometimes even an unconscious level. And Virgo is all about refinement and efficiency and systems. So this looks like a systematic approach towards your goals, working motherfucking hard, being deeply focused, speed being priority, optimization being the function nowadays, you know? So this could look like stomach pains, tummy rumbling and hurting, getting on your own damn nerves, feeling humiliated sometimes. So it's really imperative that while you're taking this systematic and fast approach towards your growth, that you learn how to take a break. You learn how to step back and go do something else when you're getting frustrated rather than taking it out on your work or yourself or other people. Coming back to it and putting good energy and good work. This is the Eight of Pentacles energy. Even though that's the Virgo Sun correspondence, this talks about the power of focus. And that success truly, yeah, that's number 6. Success truly, I'm on a kill streak. Success truly means focusing exclusively on the result of your effort, okay? For some people during this Virgo Mars, looks like worrying too goddamn much, man. So quit taking your life so damn seriously, man. This shit is a game. It's important to remember that when you're working on the work, realizing that the work actually is play. And at some level, the universe just experiencing itself through you as an individualization of the all. So why you stress about shit is beyond me, man. Beyond me. The power of the present moment. If you take a second to breathe out, to breathe in as deep as you can, 6, 7, who knows, man. If you take a second to breathe in, I'm gonna light that candle next time, or I'm gonna bug spray up, because distractions, man. Is that a message in itself? It could be. This is gonna be like 20 more minutes of me just slapping bugs, y'all. Get ready for it. My thought train derailed. When you deepen your breath, when you connect to that present moment, you can really remember you're everything that is. So rather than putting pressure on the external world and trying to make yourself work harder, it's actually way easier and faster to just align your energy. To remember, hear me out, man, this might be the most important thing I say. The present moment is a memory of your future manifestation. It's already done. You just gotta act like it. It's already done. You just gotta act like it. And I could tell you about Jupiter and Taurus and Saturn and Uranus and Neptune and Pluto. And I just want to say, man, with half of these motherfuckers being retrograde and moving barely a degree since the last time, I'm going to really say too much. Besides, it's time for revision. Make it make sense, man. Build, build, build. And look at the things that are already needing to be rebuilt and causing drag. Number 9. I feel like you escaped. No, you didn't, bro. He really dead, bro. Damn, bro. Good luck on your next level, fam. Yeah, man. Real Saturn Pisces energy. Give no sympathy for weakness. At all. at fucking all. The strong devour the weak, and they have no fucking remorse. And while it's great to have compassion and empathy and conscience for those that suffer, a lot of people inadvertently cause their own bullshit. Did he not see me swat 8 fucking mosquitoes before him? I'll make it 9 and I won't give a damn or feel bad about it. A lot of people are suffering from compassion fatigue right now with this Saturn Pisces retrograde, and that sucks because a lot of us feel pressured to be a good person. And if we all feel that pressure to be a good person, we're probably all going to look out for each other and make compassionate action. But if we have this compassion be a detriment to ourselves, trying to be so good that we do wrong for ourselves, man, that's going to cause collective negligence, starting with the people. And that's really what Saturn Pisces in retrograde looks like, man. So you're going to have to dial back compassion, dial back empathy, dial back conscience so you can preserve yourself. I know a lot of Pisces people would give their shirt off their back for a complete fucking stranger. And my question is, why? Why the fuck? I'll give you guys an example, man, about this energy. Is like the other day I was driving in my neighborhood and I was trying to head home to get to my work and hit my schedule and stuff. And this lady, I think, had her dogs like running out in the street or something. And she was like trying to pull off and get her dogs back in the car. And I was busy and had this moment where I was like, oh, do I do something? And it was mildly, if not very inconvenient for me to do it. And I had a moment driving away where I was like, did I need to help her? And I really felt almost a guilt for it. But then I thought, wait a minute. Those aren't my fucking dogs. I don't even know the lady. Are you fucking serious? Like, dude. You know? When Mira runs away, guess who chases her ass? That's me, bitch. You know? So, hey, man. Really, you got to look out for you. Because if you're not looking out for you, why would anybody else? And that's a cold, hard message to give, man. If you don't value your sacrifices, the universe probably won't either. The universe will love you regardless, but you need to have faith in yourself and life for the universe to really keep that window of blessings open. And this is kind of a harder message to give, and I hope it's empowering and encouraging, but how strong can you be? Can you lead others by showing them how beautiful life is? It's really the faith you do or don't have right now that makes a determining factor on the quality of your life, okay? Remember that. I love you guys from the depths of my soul. It's Mr. Meyer with the fire, here to share ideas and take the collective vibration higher. My sole intention is to reconcile all paradox with love and truth, and I love you. And if you got to this point in the video, the word today is orange. Orange, you glad? I don't have a joke for that, but just leave the word orange in the comment if you made it through the whole video, because I would like to know. Hit the like for the algorithm, tap with your boy. Love the comments. That keeps the interaction and the growth going. I love reading them. You guys light me up like a Christmas tree. Ooh to the wee. I'm going to see you guys later. I'm about to hop on Zoom. Link in the description for all the personal readings should you need any astrological information whatsoever. You guys know where to hit me. I love you so much.